How to enter a dog in an agility trial. An agility trial is a wonderful opportunity for you to test your dog's ability to track around and through objects while obeying commands. Getting your dog ready for the trial through practice and instruction is the biggest part of the process, but entering your dog into a trial has its own set of complications. However, by familiarizing yourself with the requirements of the 4 primary agility trial groups in the US and selecting the right events for your dog, you can navigate the entry process smoothly. Part 1: Deciding which venue to enter. 1. Consider your options. There are 4 primary groups that offer agility trials in the United States: American Kennel Club, AKC, North American Dog Agility Council, NADAC, United States Dog Agility Association, USDAA, Canine Performance Events, CPE. While these are the 4 primary groups, there are many other groups that sanction agility trials. Search online for additional agility trials that might be offered by other groups in your area. The AKC Agility Trial requires dogs and handlers to negotiate an obstacle course. The USDAA Agility Trial has 2 types of agility programs: the Championship Program and a Performance Program. Compared to the Championship Program, dogs in the Performance Program will face lower jump heights and are allowed longer time on the course. In both programs, dogs must achieve a jump height determined by their own size. Larger dogs must jump higher than smaller dogs. The NADAC Agility Trials are often hosted by judging clinics that help fund NADAC championships. Rules and regulations vary. At the NADAC championship level, there are 3 classes available for dogs to compete in. Access to a given competition class depends on the dog's participation and performance in NADAC competitions throughout the year. The more points a dog earns at NADAC events over the course of the year, the higher the competitive level the dog can compete in during the championships. The CPE Agility Trials are co-hosted by various canine organizations. Consult event organizers for more detailed information. 2. Learn the rules of the trial. Each agility trial has its own rules and regulations. These are typically posted online, though you might only receive specific guidelines for the agility trial you and your dog enter into when you officially register. AKC rules and regulations are available at 3. Compare course differences between the groups. There is no national standard for how agility trials need to be carried out. Instead, each group comes up with its own standard. You should familiarize yourself with the specific course set up for each group. AKC uses a very tight course, so there is less distance between obstacles. AKC also gives out more faults. NADAC uses looser courses and gives out fewer faults. However, the courses have shorter time limits. USDAA allows you to walk your dog on a lead during certain parts of the course. CPE has lower jump heights. For a complete list of course-specific, visit each group's website. 4. Compare the registration requirements. Each group has similar but slightly different registration requirements. Your dog must meet the specific requirements for the group in order to be accepted into an agility trial. Most organizations require a dog's full name, sex, breed, birth date, and height. They also require your name, address, email, and phone number. AKC only allows purebred dogs to compete. NADAC, USDAA, and CPE allow both purebred and mixed breed dogs to compete. One final thing to do when deciding if you and your dog can enter an agility trial is to evaluate the particular preconditions of a given trial. Certain NADAC trials, for instance, require that your dog has competed in other NADAC trials over the course of the year. Check each group's website for a complete list of registration requirements. 5. Decide if you and your dog are ready to enter. After evaluating registration requirements, differences between various organizations, and the courses offered by each group, you'll probably be ready to make a decision about which trial you and your dog want to compete in. But there are 3 main factors relating to your dog that you should also consider when determining whether you and your dog are ready to enter an agility trial. Age is 1, your dog cannot be too old or too young. Agility trials generally require that a dog is at least 1 year old. Some trials, the USDAA trials, for instance, hold separate trials for veteran dogs over the age of 7. Breed, which determines the size of the dog, is also important. Large dogs have a harder time negotiating certain narrowly placed obstacles. Finally, analyze your dog's ability to learn and obey commands. Some breeds are naturally harder to train than others. German short-haired pointers, Basenjis, Afghan hounds, and Tibetan spaniels, for instance, do not readily obey commands. If your dog still cannot sit, lie down, and roll over without significant coaxing, it is probably not a good candidate to enlist in an agility trial. Part 2. Filling out the entry form. 1. Get an entry form. You can find entry forms, also called premiums, on each group's website. Alternatively, you can visit. 2. Choose your title level. Title level refers to whether your dog is a beginner or an experienced agility trialer. Most groups require you to start at the lowest level and earn qualifications for high levels. AKC has 6 title levels: Novice A, Novice B, Open, Excellent A, Excellent B, and Master. NADAC has 3 levels: Novice, Open, and Elite. USDAA has 3 categories, each with their own levels. The categories are Championship, Performance, and Junior. CPE has 6 levels: Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, Level 4, Level 5, Level C. Check each group's website for a description of the title levels. 3. Choose your division. Each group breaks competitors into divisions. If your dog has a handicap or the handler is elderly, you will compete against other dogs and handlers in the same division. AKC has 2 divisions, Standard and Junior. NADAC has 3 divisions, Standard, Veterans, and Junior Handlers. Within the Veterans division, you could choose to register as a veteran, with jumping, veterans, non-jumping, or veteran or disabled handler. Veteran handlers are defined as age 60 and over. USDAA has 2 divisions, Standard and Junior Handler Program. CPE has 4 divisions, Standard, Veterans, Junior Handler, and Handicapped, Differently Abled Handler. Each group's website contains a complete description of the divisions. 4. Choose your category. The category refers to how high your dog will have to jump. Generally, your dog will be measured and assigned a specific jump height. However, each group has an event that allows you to enter your dog in an event will jumps lower than your dog's jump height. AKC has 2 categories, regular and preferred. In the regular category, dogs must jump their measured jump height. In the preferred category, you may jump your dog 1 height lower than their measured jump height. NADAC has 2 categories, proficient and skilled. In the proficient category, dogs must jump their measured jump height. In the skilled category, you may jump your dog 1 jump height lower than their measured jump height. USDAA has 2 categories, Championship Program and Performance Program. In the Championship Program, dogs must jump at their measured jump height. In the Performance Program, you may jump your dog 1 height lower than their measured jump height. CPE has 4 categories, Regular, Veterans, Enthusiast, and Specialist. In the regular category, dogs must jump at their measured jump height. In the Veterans category, you may jump your dog 4 inches lower than their measured jump height. In the enthusiast category, you may jump your dog 4 inches lower than their measured jump height. In the specials category, you may jump your dog 8 inches lower than their measured jump height. 5. Choose your class. Classes are the different games, courses, and obstacles that are available for your dog to demonstrate their agility. Each class tests a different set of skills. AKC offers 3 classes: Standard, Jumpers with Weaves, and 15 and Send Time, Fast. NADAC offers 6 classes: Regular, Jumpers, Tunnelers, Weavers, Touch, N, Go, Chance, and Hoopers. USDAA offers 4 classes: Standard, Gamblers, Jumpers, and Snooker. CPE offers 7 classes: Standard, Colors, Wildcard, Jackpot, Snooker, Full House, and Jumpers. Check each group's website for a complete description of the various classes. 6. Pay the registration fee. Registration fees for agility trials vary. Some organizations charge $10 or $12 per run, with discounts if you enter your dog in more runs. Some registration fees depend on the event the dog is entered in. Consult the registration fee schedule for your dog's specific event for more information. 7. Submit your premium. The premium will list many important details, including the location of the trial site, whether refunds are available, and whether you need to check in the night before the event. Always read the premium carefully. Check the deadline on your entry form and get it in as soon as possible. Many events fill up fast, so you're more likely to get a spot if you submit the entry form early. Tips. Always make sure your dog is fit for these competitions. See a vet first.